the Moe Show, brought to you by SAL Inc. On today's episode, we will be covering highlights and stats throughout the week. And also, will we be losing an offensive coordinator? Seth Glosson, you know your name. Hasn't even showed up for practice. What's the man thinking? How is he going to compete with offensive coordinator Ori Dasuki, who shows up, and here in a minute, you're going to see that he has the stats. Well, all right, here we go. Let's get started here. Game one, we pitched a shutout. It was 20-0. Tyrod Taylor was 152.1 for the evening. That's nearly a perfect passer rating. He was 8 for 8, 78 yards, and 1 touchdown. No interceptions. Thank you, Tyrod Taylor, for not throwing a pick. Todd Gurley was the workhorse, as he usually is, since Ori Dasuki likes to run a run-first offense. Todd Gurley went 13 for 45, 3.4 yards a carry. No touchdowns, no fumbles. Good job, Gurley. Tyrod Taylor also worked his legs. He got 44 yards on the ground off of 4 attempts. Good job, Tyrod Taylor. Receiving wise, Devontae Parker in this highlight reel right here. He only had 2 for 20 yards with a touchdown. Watch the footage. All right. Now that you've seen the footage here, you can't count out the defense, who had 5 sacks, 1 tackle for a loss, 2 interceptions, and a touchdown. Where the hell's the offense? You know what? People online don't even try to challenge us. Offensive coordinator Ori Dasuki's offense versus my defense ain't happening. We're going to shut you down each time. Ori had 2 red zone field goals. They went 113 yards rushing and 90 yards passing for the evening. Good job. At the end of the game, we had a quote from Ori Dasuki. "Put that shit on the Moe Show," he says. Well, buddy, we just did. Amen to that. All right. Moving on. On game 2, which is Wednesday night, we had another win, 23-17. Apparently this game went into overtime. Defense held strong. Let's start with them. The defense had just 3 tackles for a loss and 3 interceptions. That's 3 turnovers. Those are points that could have been scored. Good job, defense. Tyrod Taylor was 107.6 for his rating. He had 13 for 16 and 157 yards. Beast. 1 touchdown. He's the man. Why don't we check out his rushing totals, which he had 2 attempts for 30 yards. The man can run, the man can pass. You can't stop him. Good job, Tyrod Taylor. Anyways, Todd Gurley went 12 attempts for 55 yards, 4.5 yards a carry, and a touchdown. That touchdown came in overtime. We win. Good job, team. Offensive coordinator Ori Dasuki, he's putting up the fire. Maybe that's why Seth Glosson is not showing up for practice. Yeah, Seth. I know you're busy, but you need to show up, buddy. That's the price for greatness. All right, game 3. Game 3, it came down to the wire. It was 18-12. That's super close game. Tyrod Taylor went 95.4, completed 9 for 12, had 109 yards, and 1 touchdown, 1 interception. You know, that's all right. You know, their coverage for the defense for the opposing team was, they blanketed us. But Tyrod Taylor, Still had 9 yards, 2.2 average, and a touchdown on the ground. Todd Gurley couldn't get anything going on the ground, so it was all on Tyrod Taylor and the defense. So at the end of that game, here's another highlight with DeSean Jackson, 26 yards and a touchdown. Right here. All right. Look at that highlight. That there showed you pocket awareness. He moves outside of the pocket, moves to his left. Man from the opposite end of the field, who was DeSean Jackson, works his way to the corner. Tyrod Taylor, instead of run, sees it, makes the pass, touchdown. Good job, Tyrod Taylor. It shows that awareness. You're the man. O-line didn't give up any sacks that game. As a matter of fact, O-line pushed them around. It was definitely a tough, hard-fought battle, and we came away with a win. The defense only got 2 sacks and an interception. Good job, D. Mo, you know your shit. All right. I'd like to thank Hippie Ori Media for donating to the Moe Show, and this is the end of the show. And just remember, put that shit on the Moe Show. I'll see you next week. Give me some highlights.